Hello everybody. I wanted to hop in here and go live. Looks like my video's starting. There we go. Hi everybody, coming live to chat about Arise. I wasn't sure when I was going to be able to do this live, so I am hopping in here impromptu. I am, however, going to schedule kind of the same information tomorrow in the Align community. So if you don't catch this version or you pop in later and watch the recording, I'm going to hop over there as soon as I get off of this call and schedule a live video event in the Align community tomorrow night to talk about Arise as well. So if you miss it, never fear. Watch the recording or come join us tomorrow night as well. I'm going to double check my calendar before I set a time on that, but I'm going to go right over there. Hi, Nikki. I'm going to pull up my phone so I can watch chat on there. When you guys hop on, tag a teammate. If you're coming on later, tag a teammate. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Crystal. How are you guys? Happy midweek. I'm about to get on my committee call later this evening, so it's a busy night of calls. I wanted to hop in here and chat a little bit more about Arise, and then like I said, if you are just hopping on, I am going to go schedule the same information for tomorrow night in the Align community. So that'll be a good place to be able to invite your teammates who maybe just don't hop on at this time or can't catch the recording, don't have time and want to hop on tomorrow night. And then customers. Don't forget that we have a customer group, the Align community, and so if you want your customers to find out more about it, if you have customers who really love ingredients or who have been asking for an eye cream, make sure that you direct them over there tomorrow night as well. It is so chaotic with back to school that currently in my brain I can't remember if I have anything else tomorrow night that I need to schedule around as far as my kids' back to school stuff going on, so I'm going to wait until I get off of this call and make sure. Thank you. And then hop on over there as well. So exciting is that I have our very first Arise in hand. I had our manufacturer grab this so that we could get it ready for photos and stuff like that. So it is so cute. I'm going to put it way up here close. This box does have the cute little gold edging that we have on Aura. And the top of the box has Align as well. So if you're a detail person like me, I'm going to let you see this slowly. It's always hard on my computer because everything shows up backwards. So it makes it tricky. So cute, right? Very typical size for an eye cream. It is half an ounce or 14.9 grams, which is about the same as 15 mils, so it's kind of all the same, just different measurements depending on what you use. Super cute little box. This side has all of your ingredients. Of course, in the back you have all of our information. Arise is made in the USA. And this side has our cute little affirmation. Hopefully this isn't backwards for you, because it is always backwards for me, which makes it tricky. But the affirmation on Arise is, I am glowing and growing. And then it talks about some of our key ingredients and gives some instructions for use as well. When you open this box up, I'm watching chat on my phone, so if you guys have questions, feel free to ask. But I'm not looking, I'm trying to watch both. This is the packaging. So it is not bamboo. If you know, you know. We have had a couple of issues with some of the bamboo products, and so when we ordered this packaging, we decided to go to a matte black. It's really pretty. Bottom is white, top is matte black, and it just has the name of the product basically on the front, and then on the back of the actual product, because you cannot fit a lot on these teeny tiny containers, it does have a line. It does have the affirmation again, which I love that we were able to fit it on the actual product itself, and then it has our website, so it has alignyourskin.com on the actual product. Now, tonight I want to talk to you about the texture and the product experience of Arise, and then I'm also going to go through the ingredient highlights that Sarah and Stephanie really researched and dug into and shared with us at Shine. Okay, so when you take this little lid off, The first thing that you're going to notice is that this is super lightweight. It really, I'm going to tell you my one regret is that I even called this a cream. I feel like we should have called it maybe a gel or a serum because the texture is so lightweight. And that was something that we really wanted in the product for an eye cream. I don't know if you guys have ever used a really thick, heavy night eye cream specifically, or even a night cream on your face where the texture is really heavy and dense. But for eye cream specifically, that can be really challenging for use during the day. And something that Stephanie, who has a ton of experience in aesthetics and skincare, talked about at Shine is in order to really get best results from an eye cream, you need to be using it at morning and at night. And so in order to use an eye cream in the morning, you really need to be able to wear it under makeup. And so when we created Arise, I have to find where the site is with the cute little name. When we created Arise, we really wanted to make sure that this was a really lightweight texture that would sink into your skin. It would not pill. This is my number one personal pet peeve with eye cream, is when it's really thick and heavy and it pills and it rubs off into chunks off of your skin. So there's two components to that experience when you have that experience with an eye cream. Number one, it's probably just a really thick night cream or eye cream that's meant to be used at night, so it can really spend 8 hours ideally soaking into your skin before you're ever worrying about putting something on top of it. In order to get the best results from an eye cream, if you need to be using it morning and night, that doesn't really make sense. Are there specific products that you can use only at night? Absolutely. I personally love a good night cream. I love using a thicker moisturizer. I love facial oils at night. But when it comes to the morning, if you want to be able to use the same eye cream morning and night, we really wanted it to be super lightweight. So my one thing that I would probably change about Arise is I wish I had my mini golden eye roller, but I don't think I have it out here because it's really ideal. I don't think I have one. The one thing that I would change is even calling it a cream because it is so lightweight. Aha. I do. So that's something that I wanted to talk about and kind of set your expectation about for you to understand and for your clients to understand when they get it, is it's going to feel more like a serum or a primer or even a gel moisturizer if you've used a product like that before. So when you open it, it's very lightweight to the point where it does move around in the container. So for me personally, this is ideal. It could have gone in a pump, but we opted for a jar for ease and making sure that we had a foolproof product experience for you when it comes to packaging. And so the other huge part about pilling and the product experience is the quantity of eye cream that you're using. So this is the other big thing that I wanted to talk about and make sure that we have appropriate expectations for, is that a teeny tiny bit goes a long way. You do not need a lot of product. So when you are using your mini golden eye roller, this is ideal to upsell with this product because you don't want to be contaminating your product by putting your hands in it all the time. So if you've just washed your face with a cleanser, ideally you have clean hands. But if you're looking for a way to make sure, using the mini golden eye roller is perfect. And literally you can just dab it in there and that is going to be more than enough product. Now, even this amount of product that I got, just dabbing it in there, more than enough. You guys, I cannot explain to you, even though this is such a cute little tiny jar, it's going to last you a long time for that price of $38 because you just need a tiny dab of it. You don't need a lot. And then when you are applying your eye cream, ideally you want to use your ring finger, although I put it not on my ring finger, or even your pinky, because it's going to give you the lightest amount of pressure. And one thing that Stephanie taught us is you just want to be tapping it onto your ocular bone. So down here under your eye, you can feel that bone. That's actually where you want to tap in your eye cream. and it's going to travel up towards your under eye. You don't need to smooth it back and forth. You don't need to rub it in. You just want to gently tap it in. Texture-wise, because this is so light, it feels more like a serum or a primer. So I just wanted to hop on before we talked about ingredients specifically and talk about the texture of this, because it's so lightweight. If you want to use it on your upper eye, I have not had any problem with that. I've had problems in the past with other eye creams with really strong active ingredients where it's almost too much, and I've had a reaction and like broken out up here and gotten like a scaly, red, patchy, angry skin reaction to the actives in eye cream before. I have not had any issues with that with Arise, and I have tested it for a long time. But you're just going to tap it into that upper eyebrow bone. And then for the under eye, you're just going to tap it onto this ocular bone under your eye, and it's going to travel up and down to the areas that you need it. Now, texture-wise, light. Almost like a hydrogel, okay? So again, if you feel like you get any pilling, like I have some left on my finger because that was kind of a lot, and you're sitting here rubbing it, you can get pilling. You want to let eye cream set in and settle and moisturize and pull into your skin. So as soon as you put it on there, it's a little tacky, like a primer. That's the biggest thing that I think is different. You guys are familiar with skincare. I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but I want you to be able to communicate these little things to your customers as you're going out and launching this product. It's lightweight, it feels more like a gel, it feels more like a primer than a cream. So I wish that I had not called it a cream, but eye cream is the easiest way to explain. It is an eye cream. It is going to do all of the great things that you want an eye cream to do, but texture-wise, it's just so lightweight that it feels more like a serum or a primer or an eye gel than necessarily what I would call a cream. Now, I've been sitting here talking for about another minute. It's in my skin. It's settled in. I don't feel like I have pilling. I tried this again this morning with this batch that came out of the package, and I, again, probably used more than I needed. It just does need a little bit of time to, like, set, because it has that kind of primer type texture. Now, what I will say about that texture versus like a cream that's got more slip in it from things like dimethicone and stuff like that, is that I feel like putting makeup on top of this, specifically concealer, and then setting your under eye area if you use any kind of powder or anything like that, this is ideal for that because it doesn't have that slip cream moisturizer texture. It really kind of like dries down to almost like a texture of a primer ready if you're going to put anything on it. Of course, you don't have to, but if you are a cosmetic wearer and you do wear makeup, I really think you're going to enjoy this product experience because it's so lightweight once it's on there that you can then put makeup, concealer, cosmetics, powder, anything like that on top of it, and I haven't experienced any of that layering or pilling. Just make sure you're not using too much product. So this is an education point. Even on the packaging, when we did suggested use, we did not specify an amount, because even if you were to say like a pencil size amount or a pea size amount, it would be way too much product. So when you are communicating with your customers about Arise, I highly encourage you to make sure that you're creating content around how much you need of eye cream. Explain to them the value of this product being $38 because it's going to last them so long. I would say at least 6 months, honestly, even with consistent use, because a little bit goes such a long way. So that's my spiel about how it feels, what it looks like. I'm really happy with this box and the packaging. I think it's adorable and it's going to look so great alongside your other products. Of course, I don't really have anything else sitting at my desk, but you know, all of our stuff is very cohesive and goes together and looks great on your counter. Okay, now I'm going to dive in to some of the ingredient information that Sarah and Stephanie shared with us at Shine. And again, when we get off this evening, I'm going to go hop onto my committee call. I'm we're going to be talking about all things coming and all things color and all things future color cosmetics. But I will get this scheduled for the Align community tomorrow evening. I will make it shorter. It'll probably be 20 minutes tomorrow night since we'll be speaking to customers. So if you're interested in having somewhere to direct customers, I will get that set up right after this call. So some of the things that we love about Arise, the first thing that Stephanie really shared that she was most excited about was peptides. So there are 3 different peptides in Arise. They have extremely long, difficult names. And even she was like, I am not saying these. So your customers don't need those giant scientific names, but it is a great point for you to point out that there are 3 different peptides in Arise that we're excited about. So the first one is really helpful for regeneration of the skin. The second one helps with relaxing fine lines and wrinkles. And the third one really helps with puffiness and inflammation, which helps with those under eye bags and under eye circles. So peptides are extra small proteins that are able to actually penetrate the skin, and they are our building blocks for all of the things that we want our skin to do and produce, like collagen, elastin, and keratin. I love what Stephanie said in her presentation about this. She said, peptides are secret agents that send signals to your skin that it has lost its collagen and it needs to make more. So they basically remind your body of what its job is, and when it comes to the eye area, it's reminding your skin that it needs to be generating collagen, elastin, and keratin. This helps with skin repair, elasticity, the tone of our skin, which is obviously a big thing that we care about for under eye area, and it helps your skin look younger and more vibrant. So peptides are something that we are very excited about in Align, and that in Arise, and that we know that you guys will be excited about as well, and that your customers are going to care about. The next thing that's in there that you can find, all of this information is in the slides from Shine and on your Intel sheet. If you are not someone who's an auditory learner, I am not, then you have something to refer back to. The next thing that we really love in this product is apple fruit extract. So when you see this on the label, it's Purest Malice fruit extract, but it's apple fruit extract. This is great for anti-aging. It has lots of vitamin C, lots of vitamin E, and it's also a humectant. So humectant is going to help draw that moisture into your skin. It also has malic acid, which is an AHA, which is that kind of chemical fruit exfoliator that can help with lightening and brightening, dark under eye circles, spots, blotchiness, and it just helps brighten your skin overall, which is part of why we call this an illuminating eye cream. There is some other anti-inflammatory ingredients in there. There's gallic acid, which is helping to hinder melanin transfer to the upper part of your skin, and it also helps to decrease skin stickiness to allow them to slough off dull skin and any clogged pores that you might have. And it's very gentle as well. One nice thing about the apple fruit extract is that it is good for all skin types. And I will say, like I said, I've had experiences with other eye creams where I've gotten milia as a result of using an anti-aging eye cream that took a long time to go away. I have had reactions to other eye creams, and I have not had any issues with Arise at all. So we're excited about that. Squalane is our next ingredient that Sarah and Stephanie have picked out to highlight, and it is one that is featured on the Intel sheet and on the packaging itself. Hi Becky, and I thought I saw Katie pop up. Hi Nikki. So squalane is an anti-aging ingredient. This is a trendy ingredient. So if you're looking for something to share that's really a standout, squalane has had, as a hashtag, 9.1 million views on TikTok alone. So if you're looking for things that you want to hashtag, these are the type ingredients are great hashtags when you're sharing and marketing Arise. It is, again, safe for all skin types, great for anti-aging. It feels more like an oil when it comes to an ingredient, but it does not clog your pores. It's great for hydration, moisture. It also plays really well with all the other ingredients in here, and it is a great sealant. So it really helps to prevent our skin losing moisture, and it helps kind of seal that moisture in. So when we have products like Arise that feature ingredients like apple fruit extract that are that humectant is going to draw the moisture in, and then squalane is going to seal the moisture in. And that's exactly what we want, especially in your under eye area that is so, as we age, more thin, more crepey, more delicate, the most delicate skin on our entire face, probably on our entire body. So that is squalane. And you've seen squalane in lots of other products as well, so it's something that we talk about and we highlight a lot, but it is a great anti-aging ingredient, and it's trending as well. It's a great naturally based option for anti-aging. Next up we have cucumber fruit extract. And cucumber fruit extract, listen, if you have ever sold an eye cream or skincare before and you say caffeine and cucumber, people are in for an eye product, because even though you can get a little bit more technical and scientific about why cucumber fruit extract is such a great ingredient and why it's great in an eye cream, what people think of is cucumbers on their eyes helping with puffiness and inflammation. So those, again, are kind of key trigger words that you want to use when you're sharing about this product are squalane, anti-aging, apple fruit extract, cucumber fruit extract, and caffeine are going to be really big ones that I think you'll get a great reaction from, because people really easily understand why those are so great in an eye cream. So on the cucumber fruit extract is an emollient, it is hydrating, it's anti-aging, and it's anti-inflammatory, like we talked about, which helps with the puffiness and the bags under the eyes. Has lots of absorbic acid, aka vitamin C, which is great for fine lines, wrinkles, brightening. Again, anything vitamin C is going to help with brightening and illuminating, and also helps to stop our skin's tendency to break down. That is what skin does. The elasticity of our skin is starting to break down over time, and so cucumber fruit extract actually helps with that absorbic acid in there to stop your natural breakdown of elasticity. It also has lots of natural sugars, which are another form of that humectant. Amino acids, organic acids, those are the things that are anti-inflammatory that help with calming, soothing, and protecting the under eye area. Vitamin K can help reduce the appearance of dark under eye circles. And actually, there isn't real research that using cucumbers actually helps with depuffing, but because it's cooling and soothing, especially in all of the cute photos in the spa days where you see people putting cucumbers on their eyes, it's generally because they're coming out of the fridge, has lots of high water content, so it's helping to cool and soothe, which provides relief to inflamed, red, irritated, puffy eyes. So that's actually why we see cucumbers used in that way in all the cute spa photos, but the extract itself still has a wealth of great ingredients and properties to it that make it super beneficial in an eye cream. Okay, next up is caffeine, and caffeine, of course, is going to help wake up that eye area. It really helps improve the appearance of your skin, making it look brighter and tighter in the under eye area, and it's an antioxidant, which helps prevent skin damage. So this is something that's helping to protect your skin against all of the other things that are coming at it: blue light, free radicals, environmental, dirt, grime, oil, exposure to the sun, SPF, the cosmetics that we then put over our face, all of those things. Anything with caffeine is helping to kind of protect your skin from those outside stressors that we can't see, that we're not necessarily aware of. Caffeine is also a natural stimulant, so it's going to help kind of brighten and wake up that under eye area, and it helps with your skin tone. So firming, toning, and texture is what you're really going to get from caffeine in an eye cream. Okay, a few other ingredients that you guys will see in here that you're probably very used to seeing in other Align products: sunflower seed oil, glycerin, shea butter, sodium hyaluronate, oat bran extract. All of these are gentle, hydrating, moisturizing properties. So for this little tiny package, as adorable as it is, and this cute little jar, there is a ton of great ingredients packed into this eye cream. And then to be able to offer this high quality of a naturally based eye cream for under $40 is a steal. Go look at other eye creams at Ulta, at Sephora, at other direct selling companies, other social selling companies, to get a high quality ingredient deck with this many moisturizing, hydrating, anti-aging properties, including things like squalane and those peptides. $38 is a huge, huge value for Arise. So I think you guys are going to be really, really happy with it. What else do we have on here? They then talk in their slide presentation from Shine about how to use it. We already talked about that. You want to make sure with eye cream that you are prepping your skin, which means cleansing. You should be washing your face morning and night, and then choosing the right amount is the most important thing. And again, I cannot recommend enough the mini golden eye roller, because truly a dab will do you. And then you can use the roller side to really kind of like press it in. You're not contaminating your product. And it just feels good because it's cooling, and you just don't need a lot. That's my biggest recommendation, which as an owner, I probably should not, that should not be my recommendation, is how little you need. But truthfully, this product's going to last you a long time. You can feel very confident selling it to your customers that it's a great value, because a little bit goes such a long, long way. And then you want to make sure that you're applying it correctly, like we talked about, to that ocular bone or way up on the eyebrow bone. Any product that you're putting around your eye area does travel, and so you really don't ever need to be putting it right up here against your eye areas. That can cause irritation. And then being consistent is the most important thing, so using it consistently. One thing that they also pointed out in their presentation, which I love, is order of application, because this is a very common question. How do you add in an eye cream specifically to our existing Align skincare products? So you want to be doing cleanser first, then your serum, then once you've done cleanser of your choice and Renew as your serum, then your moisturizer, then your SPF, then your eye cream. Okay, so eye cream is actually last, because you want to be getting everything else. You want to be washing everywhere. You want to be getting serum everywhere. I would not put serum above your ocular bone, again, because that's a sensitive area. Moisturizer everywhere. You should be having SPF everywhere. You don't want to skip using SPF on your eye area, so you want to make sure you're using something high quality and non-irritating, and then you're just going to tap in that tiny amount of eye cream on the ocular bone. And then Miss Sarah, as usual, pointed out a few of our favorite features and benefits when it comes to actually selling and sharing Arise. So just a reminder that features are things that never change about the product. These are the properties of the product. So an example would be saying we have a new eye cream, and Arise has amazing ingredients in it like apple fruit extract, and this is what apple fruit extract does. The advantages are those features that make it cool, awesome, important. So you want to say, if you're talking about something like an ingredient and you want to say this has squalane in it, then your advantages are what makes that feature awesome, what makes it cool. Squalane is cool because squalane is a great anti-aging product, and it's naturally based, and you're seeing it on all of these other trending skincare products that are twice the price, and you can get it here at Align Benefit for only this much. It's going to last you this long. So this gives you the results. So this could be that you're sloughing off dry, dead skin, that we have caffeine that's helping to tone, that we have a little tiny bit of mica at the very, very end of this ingredient deck that's helping with illuminating the under eye area. And that is what will help you sell and share this product, is putting together the features, advantages, and the benefits. So I think what we fall into really frequently is just selling the features. Here's our new product. Here's all of the things in it. And you really have to connect the dots for your customers and not only tell them the ingredients, but also the advantages of those ingredients and the benefits of those ingredients. And that's what helps sell the product to a customer. Here are a few of their best tips for selling. Who needs a rise? Obviously, everyone can add an eye cream to their routine. You want to make sure that you are now following up with anyone who has purchased skincare, even if they've only bought Clarify, even if they've only bought Soothe because they really wanted a great moisturizer. Maybe you don't have them on a full aligned skincare routine yet. Everybody could benefit from the use of an eye cream, especially, I would say, if you're mid to upper 20s, anywhere above that, you should be using an eye cream. One thing that we talked a lot about at Shine was people who use aesthetics, who go get facials, who go see an esthetician, who use other forms of anti-aging services like Botox, things like that. Do people like that also need an eye cream? Yes. This was a big question that somebody asked in one of our roundtables. How do you sell an eye cream to someone who doesn't use it regularly, who maybe goes and gets facials, or who uses Botox and thinks they don't need an eye cream? An eye cream is maintenance. So when you're in those mid to late 20s, it's preventative. You are helping to prevent damage to the under eye area, and you want your skin to look as great as it can naturally as long as possible. If you're mid-aged or older, then we're helping to kind of repair some of the damage that we maybe already did to our skin by not taking as good of care of it as we could have. If you have people who are already using an esthetician, getting facials, getting Botox, things like that in their eye area, do they need an eye cream? The answer is yes, because it's helping to protect the investment that they've put into their skin. If they are going to the lengths of paying a professional, getting regular facials, seeing an esthetician regularly, or a dermatologist, or a med spa, or they're using products like Botox, an eye cream is a daily protectant to help protect that investment that they've made into their skin as well. And then our last point that I think Sarah, I'm sure, put on here is just some reminders about what any topical product can't do. You cannot change wrinkles completely. You're not going to magically filter out wrinkles or dry, dull skin that hasn't been taken care of. And dark circles specifically, this is something that we talked about. Dark circles specifically, or really large backs or puffiness, or really deep circles right here, are often things that you're genetically predisposed to. So there are certain ethnicities and skin types, skin tones, undertones of skin, as we'll be talking a lot about with AYS color, that are more prone to those dark circles, and you really can't ever magically get rid of those. So Arise is not going to be that ShamWow product where there's this magical before and after where it's like a super dark circle and then it completely disappears, because that's not really realistic for any topical product. But it does have tons of great ingredients that are really going to give you a great product experience. It's great under cosmetics and makeup. You're going to really like it, and it's a huge value at $38 for this size and going to last you so long. So I hope that that information was helpful to you all. I am going to wrap it up. Please tag your friends, tag your teammates who haven't been able to hop on, and that way they can come back and watch this replay. And then I am going to go double, triple check my schedule, because it's just been a little chaotic lately, and make sure what time I can hop into the Align community tomorrow. And I will set that up as a live event, so it will actually have a time associated with it so that you guys can see it, and then I'll come back here and post as well. If you have other team members who would prefer to catch live, who don't have a long attention span and don't want to get that in depth about the ingredients or customers, I'm going to keep that one to about 15 to 20 minutes and just introduce Arise over there in the Align community tomorrow evening. Crystal says she has permanent dark circles but minimal wrinkles. Yes, I still feel like my under eye looks good. I'm happy with my skin for being 41, but I am definitely prone to dark circles, and you can even see this side is lighter than this side. This side right here for me is where I have a little bit of extra darkness in my under eye area, and that's just that. It is what it is. It's probably my kids, if I had to guess. It's probably, I don't want to blame the twins because I blame the twins a lot, but it's probably just having 4 kids that really did me in right there on that spot. So I can relate, Crystal. If you guys have any questions, feel free to add them in the comments. We will be continuing to share information. The intel sheet for Arise is ready. Images will be going up in the ARD tomorrow. Don't forget that the new Abundance Box and Arise will be launching Friday. I don't think we've actually formally put that out anywhere at the end of this long live, but I will be sure to put that in a post as well. We are going to launch both the new Abundance Box, which is called Glow Essentials. It is a limited number on those. We actually have a little bit less than we normally do of the Abundance Box, so if you want one, make sure you're ready to grab one. That has Clarify, Refresh Aloe Pod Mask, Water Healing Hand Cream, Arise, and the Glow Ice Roller. So all of that will be launching in the Abundance Box on Friday. Retails for $122 will be available for $90, and we'll be launching Arise separately for $38. So make sure that you guys are paying attention and ready and excited to launch Arise with us, and hop in here and ask me whatever questions you have, and I will see you tomorrow night in the Align community. See you then.